You know how many people I meet that are like, I want to do drop shipping. I want to sell physical products. I want to do the business that makes the most money. Brother, what makes the most money? They all make a lot of money. The question is, where are you in the season that you're at? What business models have you evaluated? Have you tested? Have you tried? Everybody hears this first thing in the online space, drop shipping. The most easiest thing to start, the most easiest business model to do. You don't need to stack up inventory, less cost. I'm going to talk about these three types of business models. And one of them is what I just started talking about. It's physical products. So we're talking about physical products. That's the first type of business model. The second type is digital products. Very, very popular, that has been happening in just this last decade. Less than 10 years that it's been out. I know the digital product boom kind of hit in 2015. 2016 is really where you saw it go viral. And then the third type is services. And this can be any type of business to business, you servicing a lot of business. I'll give y'all examples of actual businesses that I'm building, that I've tested. I've tested a lot of different things in every single one of these categories, these different models. So let's talk about it. Physical products, digital products, and services. And by the way, I'll make sure I give y'all a lot of great resources. I'm just going to evaluate this for a lot of people that always have questions. I get this question so many times, so I sent you this video because you're probably asking me a question that I've answered hundreds of times over the last couple years. And I've been doing all these different business models for quite some time. Okay, if you guys have ever seen anything about just my track record, but I've been documenting that journey. I'll make sure I link to different playlists, certain videos based on each category, each business model, just so y'all don't just be like, okay, well, I understand now these business models. What's the next step? Well, I'll make sure those are in the description below. So let's talk about physical products. Physical product is a actual physical product. It could be anything. Phone case, it could be anything that is physical, that is tangible. Physical products are where a lot of people want to start. Why? They don't have to create content with their own face. They don't have to go out there and start, trying to market and tell people about it. Let the brand do its due diligence and leverage, and let the product speak for itself and just sell it to people. So you have different places where you can host these products, website builders, or places where you can get traffic, okay, where you can create stores. The first type is Shopify. Now, people are going to say, well, how about these other places like Wix or Squarespace? You could do all that. But when I talk about ecom, I'm only shooting for the best. Shopify. Now, the downside with that is you have to figure out how to do ads or get people to click on your website, even though it's branded. So there's a lot of things to it. You have to create your own website from scratch, build your own product listings, figure that all out. Shopify is to build a long-term brand. That's a great place to get going and scale when it comes to ecom, physical products. Now, Amazon and eBay, these are third-party platforms where you can list your product, and essentially it's a search-based platform where people, they have this thing, it's called search intent. So they're searching for products that they're looking for, and if your product is listed on the first page, it pops up, you get the sale. Now, I have both, and I have all these stores. So we have our own branded store. I have our own Amazon store. I'm actually going to show you guys here. I don't know if you guys can see that. $95,000, okay, in 1 month. That's 1 month. One of our stores. I have a second FBA store. This is FBM. Whole nother teaching there. I mainly teach FBA, but this is an FBM, more like a private label type of store. Private label, whole nother realm again, okay? eBay, let me actually show you guys my eBay account, because I just want you guys to know that, and not a lot of people know that I actually do this, because I sell services, I sell marketing services. I have a mastermind where I teach about marketing. Here's my eBay, okay? This is the eBay app. We got a lot pending right now. Now, if you look, I'm refreshing it, okay? That's 4 Gs. Not even a lot of products listed. 233 active. So I bought an eBay automation store. This is drop shipping. The Amazon is not drop shipping. The Shopify is not drop shipping. There's actually warehouses and fulfillment centers that we use to be able to fulfill this stuff. Whole nother realm. Ecom, 20 to 30% profit margin. Okay, and that's healthy on most ecom products. That's after everything, cost, all that, shipping, whatever it is. That's on the average end. Usually it's lower for a lot of people that are just getting started because they're trying to price war people, trying to get good deals. There are inventory issues where it's like, oh, this inventory is effective. Here's the thing about ecom. I believe ecom is actually a harder business to start. Now, have there been people that started physical products, selling physical products in e-com that are successful? Of course. That was their first business model. They started drop shipping back in 2017, 2018. And that's when there wasn't as much competition because everyone's trying to learn drop shipping. So great. And they were able to learn everything from emails to the back end, to listing, to branding, to being able to run ads. It's a whole thing, building out a whole store. It's a whole skill set, y'all. If you're going to start with physical products and you're just a beginner, Amazon, eBay are great places to start. I got how-to videos. I got step-by-step guides on my YouTube channel, on this YouTube channel. I'll link stuff below. And I'm also documenting my journey on this eBay dropshipping. Back in 2017, I bought an eBay dropshipping course, $1,500. These same people that I bought this automation store, it was a lot, okay? So I wouldn't recommend anyone to buy an automation store unless you have capital. I spent over $5,000. A little bit more because I have to pay for all this extra stuff, all the software. Plus, you need money to also be able to fund the sales that are coming through. So yeah, let's say it was about a $10,000 investment. Okay, it's a lot. This is a year later. I'm 12 months in. I'll be documenting this journey. I just want to share, y'all, I'm in the physical product game. I enjoy it, but to me, it's not a lifestyle business. Why? Because everything that comes in with physical products, you want to pour out to get more inventory to sell, depending on what business model you're starting. It is not the easiest as far as like when it comes to profit margin and getting something that can get to marketplace. But again, to each their own. I want to also show y'all that we do OfferUp too. So OfferUp is another flipping biz for the physical product side. Here is my account. My account actively right now, we got 176 stars. We sell a lot monthly. I just want to share with y'all the physical product side of business. So the first type of business model, physical products, okay? And I'm doing well over 6 figures on just physical products a month, but all that money is getting poured back in to build the brands, to allow the systems, to pay literally staff. It's a lot, family. It is a lot. Physical products, first business model. The second type of business model is digital products, and y'all will hear a lot about digital products. It is not a physical product, it is digital. This is your ebooks, your GDocs. These can be like Notion templates. This could be a course, digital, not physical. Why do I like this? Because there is no issue for when it gets fulfilled or it gets sent to your client. Let's say the way that you fulfill it is they purchase on your landing page, and then you get an email that literally clicks the link to download whatever it is. I bought Notion template digital products. Why? Because it saves me time. We purchase things if it benefits us, if it either saves us money, save us time, gives us a better way of living or life, right? Luxuries versus necessities versus wants, needs, all that. Anyways, however we get marketed it. I buy and invest into digital products mainly for what? Education, not entertainment. So I always think about educational products when it comes to digital products. This can be anything. Again, anything that you've created. I bought a digital product on accounting. Somebody created this whole GDoc on just like how to easily do my books per month, which has been a blessing. It saved me so much time, so much money. Okay, when tax season comes, I don't get as stressed, even though I do, but not as stressed because at least it's organized. What is a skill or something that you've been learning that you can create into a tiny digital product and eventually go into like a full-on course? Okay, higher ticket, lower ticket, so many other avenues to that. I got a playlist on how to price, the levels of digital products, what are some digital products you guys can be selling, all that stuff. I got playlists on that. It's all free. So digital product is something that people think, oh, well, I need a certain level of skills or I need a certain level of following. You do need a level of skill, but sometimes you think you have to be an expert. Like you have to have your master's degree in order to launch that. You don't. Usually with digital products, you just got to be one step ahead of somebody. For example, I can't say I'm an expert at creating digital products. I think I'm always learning how to refine my digital products, but I know how to create one. So I created a 7-day program called Digital Product Launch on how to launch a digital product. Why? Because there's people that just don't know how to do it. So I created it and I taught them this is how to do it. And this is how to make sure that your idea, your digital product, the market actually wants it before you actually create it. Whole nother framework there. So you just got to be a step or a few steps ahead of the person that you're trying to sell it to, share it with. Digital products, 2025, it is set to be a $1 billion a day industry. The education space is completely transforming and we're seeing a lot of mini schools out there. Welcome to the digital product era. This could be LUTs, okay? Like you know those people that sell stuff where it's called a LUT. It's literally just a way to just color grade your videos. And with the rise of videos, there's a lot of people that have been monetizing off digital products, teaching people about video, teaching and selling people stuff to make their content creation process easy. Again, selling it and packaging it mainly to save someone's time. And when someone is willing to exchange their money in their bank account, in their pocket, and exchange it to you, it's because they see that whatever you have to offer is more value than whatever money they're giving up. Welcome to just being in business 101, a fair exchange of your money for value. That's what digital products are, okay? Anything that's digital. You don't have to have a big following. You don't have to be this master expert that has a master's degree in this industry in order to launch one. You can launch and test as long as you're learning skills. And you should always be learning new skills anyways, especially in this economy. Second type of business model, digital products. I got a full playlist. You guys can check that out. And I'll be adding so much more because I do a lot of digital products and I teach a lot of this stuff. The third type of business model are services. Now, one of the most popular services that you've seen emerge in the last handful of years have been marketing services. But this can be any type of service. Again, it's a service to help another business. They call it B2B, business to business. The new wave of what people are calling it is P2P, people to people, because that's really what it is. Business deals, relationships, business to business. This could be anything. This could be like a cleaner's business that's offering services, a plumber that's offering services, a roofing company that's offering services, contractors offering services, credit repair offering services, accounting offering services. I can go on and on. Marketing has been one of the most popular ones that a lot of people are learning. Why? Because every business needs digital marketing. Regardless, whether you like it or not, you're going to need to understand and learn digital marketing or hire or partner with people that know digital marketing. That's why that service has been very, very popular with the merge of digital marketers and digital marketing agencies, okay? Services, high profit margin. That's what I like about it. Kind of like digital products, it's a high profit margin because it costs very low to really create or, fulfill versus physical products. Services, it's an exchange for what? Your time. So I'm exchanging my time for a service that is willing to be done. Now, people leverage their time by hiring out other people. You get the lead, you get the sale, and then you give a small chunk to somebody that will fulfill it, and you rinse and repeat that, okay? It's kind of like what we call service arbitrage. We're arbitraging other people's time, leveraging, we get the leads, we get the sale, and then we get the bigger chunk. They get a small percentage of that as long as they fulfill it. Now, other services like that I've been doing, Turo. I see Turo rental cars. I did over 100 videos on this channel on just like services. It's a pretty hard service to build, but it's a service. So Turo, rental cars, that's another service that I've been doing. Marketing, obviously. I actually just launched this t-shirt fulfillment service where we help people that want printed shirts to be fulfilled and shipped out from our warehouse. That's another service-based company that we've created to help other people that are trying to run like clothing lines. B2B. Why I like the services is because it's just your time, but it's also high profit. Like I could charge somebody $2,000 just to write their emails for 1 month, and then I could do an extra 20% per sale of their products that get converted through email. It's a service that I'm offering to a business. I like that. And all that skill set it's really simple between email marketing and copywriting. To charge $2,000 to write a handful of emails, copyright. And then if you want to get a little bit deeper and you want to know more deep domain experience on things, you can probably learn how to do landing pages, text, software, funnels. Very, very simple. Not simple, but it's a simple concept, but it does take some time to learn. So services is another thing. I actually tell people start with this business model. Learn a service, because when you can learn a service, you can start to learn business. You'll start to learn sales, marketing, fulfillment, customer service, customer retention. You'll start to learn about customer relationships, and to just be able to know how to organize your time and day. It really challenges you. I think everyone should start a service-based business starting off. I'd go service, then I'd go digital product, teaching people about that service that becomes, like actually teaching people what you did. And then I'd go to physical products, investing more money into something that you believe in and you are willing to test right at the gate. Services, very, very low risk out of all these other business models. And that's why I stand on it for any beginner. So if you're asking me what is the best business, it is a service-based business that translates later into productizing and packaging it into a digital product that later down the lines allows your other income to create an active business. And that's everything that I do, to go back into physical products, buy automation stores, invest into a brand, start a brand. You might lose money, because there's no guarantee, right, for the physical product side, and it's a lot of upfront costs, even if you're doing drop shipping. Let's be real, okay? Yeah, and drop shipping, I mean, making $2 per product, like profit, you got to sell 100 of those to make 200 bucks, 50 of those to make $100 profit, versus a service. You can get one client, $2,000, and you pocket that, obviously whatever software you're using, but it's still a very, very high profit margin. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you like this kind of content, I like to just be raw with it. And again, I'm not just gonna leave y'all hanging with not telling you what's the next step. Depending on what route you want to go, I have playlists below, and that's what I'm really dedicated to keep building, just because like there's so much information out there that's free. So I want to do a lot of how-to guides, kind of just share what I've been doing. Again, I've been doing this for a handful of years, and I'm at a place where I just know what I want. And if you want to learn more on like what I even do, join the email list. I do like a weekly Fruitful Friday newsletter, just relevant stuff, business acumen, and I'm just passionate. I use the Bible, Book of Proverbs as well. I like all this stuff. So if you guys enjoy, let me know below. These are the 3 types of business models. Ask any questions. I want to create future videos on it. See y'all in the next video. Take care.